Dale in Archibald, um, you have something going on with your historical society, a special walk on Saturday, right,
Yes,
Dale?
yes, we do. This coming Saturday, and the rain date will be Sunday at 2 p.m. Meet at Aylesworth State Park, which is up on Archibald. You get off at the Route 107 exit off the Casey Highway, and there's signs telling you how to get there. It's an old ghost town that was around from 1883 to 1905, and my son, we've done tours there every year, but my son discovered an 1885 map that has the names of the buildings and where they were located. So we're going to take a pile of people in there. It's a 1.25 mile walk in from the park to the town, and we walk around and walk back out. They should wear appropriate clothing, hiking boots, maybe walking sticks. And keep an eye on our Facebook page, too, at the Archibald Historical Society. If the weather is bad, we could post cancellations immediately there. We can't retract the paper that fast, but we could do that. But it looks like so far the weather's going to be good. But it's a free tour. We have maps there we're going to offer to, I think, a donation society. That we do have maps printed out of the town, but it tells where the exact location of the buildings and what they were called. It's really interesting. The map was posted online in 2014, and my son found it just about 6 months ago.
So it's been out there online since 2014, but it's something that you haven't explored yet?
Well, my son got the map, downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
And we did write a book about that, but we didn't know about the map when our book came out. So this map changes some of the narrative, but it tells us exactly where the buildings were. We weren't sure when we wrote the book, but now we know exactly. It's an old map. I think they said it's hanging historical card. It was the Stern County one. And somebody scanned it, put it online, and now we have it. And that's going to be the basis of our tour there. Should be an interesting tour. All the history of that town there.
Is Edgerton like an abandoned town? It's just like gone.
It's a patch town. It was in Archibald Borough proper from 1883 to 1905. Just like Einan is really part of Archibald, Edgerton was the eastern part of Archibald. And when they ran out of coal, they tore all the homes down because they were company-owned homes, and everybody had to move out.
Very interesting history here in our backyard, and especially coming from the Archibald area. You do some other things as well with your with history in the area, don't you, Dale?
Yes, on my YouTube channel, we have tons of videos on there of Civil War veterans and of the mining, the exploring that we do. Well, it's our baby for a while there. A friend of mine and I wrote the book. He passed away a few years ago at 86, and we've been up there hundreds of hours, taking scout groups up there, classroom groups, and we did find another patch town down in Jessup. That's going to be the next one we're working on. That only has 5 homes, though. This had a lot more homes, and this had about 300 families up there at one time. But that's our next project, that patch town known as the Dolph Settlement down in Jessup.
Very interesting. Now, again, what is your YouTube channel?
Well, my name, Dale Kecklock, Keklok. And or you could go to the Edgerton, spelled Edgerton, Edgerton Facebook page. That'll have all the information on there. And or the Archibald Historical Society Facebook page. They have all the info on there, too.
All right, good.
We do a lot of other programs, too. Archibald does a lot of programs, and with this COVID, we haven't had any speakers, but normally in the past we did. But we do a lot of hiking tours to the 40-foot falls and the old gravity railroad bed there. Anything outdoors, what we've been doing now since this COVID.
Oh, when are you doing something with gravity? We need to talk about that one day.
The gravity, yes. We have a lot of info on that. I can call you another time on that.
Yeah, well, are you doing something with that anytime soon?
Probably later this year, yeah.
All right.
We have a lot of data collected on it, so I could call you on that later.
Yeah, keep me posted on those dates. I'd really appreciate it, Dale. So this Saturday, if you are interested in doing this walking tour of this old patch town of Edgerton on the outskirts of Archibald, you're meeting at what time?
2 o'clock, but get there a little before. We're going to start the walk at 2, but get there about quarter of. In the parking lot, there's bathrooms there if you have to use them, because there's none in Edgerton. So use them there at the park, and then we'll walk up. And 1.25 mile walk each way. We'll walk around the town and head back.
No working plumbing in Edgerton.
Not at all.
No.
There's old pipes in the ground, but they don't work.
They're not doing you any good. All right, Dale, I really appreciate your call this morning.
Thank you. You have a good day.
And we'll talk more in the future about the history of Northeast PA, anything going on in your town this weekend.